My name's Catherine. I've lived in Perth all my life and I've always loved drawing ever since I was a little kid. And I've always loved animals as well. Like, they fascinate me, the way they look, the way they move. I'm very detail oriented as well, so I can really get lost in studying their structure, textures like fur and feathers and things like that. I ended up going to UWA and I got a degree in zoology. When I graduated, I realized that research wasn't really for me. I took the plunge and I started doing art full-time. So come this January, I'll have had my stall here at the markets, working as a full-time artist for 7 years. It's a big tourist attraction, so summer is always busier. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then like Christmas time, there's extra days as well, 9 AM till 6 PM. I'm quite finicky. I work exclusively in coloured pencil, which is a very clean medium. It's also really good for getting fine detail. It's a very flexible medium. You can get a lot of different effects with it. The only drawback is that it's really, really slow, but that's okay. I've got the patience for slow. As far as I know, I did go to Rottnest when I was 4, but I'm too young to obviously have any memories of that, so I'm more vicariously living through my customers. Obviously here at the Fremantle Markets, we have a lot of tourists going through, so get to hear about their adventures on Rottnest. As a WA local, especially being so geographically close to Rottnest, it almost feels like it would be a bit of a sacrilege doing what I do and not having a quokka in my collection. They're certainly very popular with my customers for obvious reasons. They're very, very cute, very friendly, very furry. With my scientific background, one of the things that is very important to me when making my art is making sure that the animals are very accurate, anatomically, visually. But I obviously also want them to appeal to my customers, because what I want to do is share how much I love these animals with other people. When they pick up one of my prints of a quokka, they'll go, oh my goodness, I love it. I want to go, I want to see it. People are so busy and we live in such an urban environment, so people who do have that connection to nature but aren't for whatever reason able to experience it in real life, at least if they have a piece of my artwork, I hope that I can get them as close to that as I can manage. When I draw, obviously it's in coloured pencil, so it's pencil on paper. When I'm actually coming up with the animal that I am going to draw, I always have a reference photo. Whenever I do a quokka, I'm always looking for one where there's a bit of an angle from below, because to see that characteristic smile, you have to have them looking up at you or like really get underneath them a little bit. The quokka that I drew for the bag in particular, in the reference photo that I was using, he's standing quite stretched up on his hind legs, and I really liked that appealing posture where he's really curious, he's wanting to get to know you, but he was a little bit too skinny, so I took some artistic liberty and I made him look not so stretched out. Got a little bit of the shine of his teeth in there as well, because the toothier the grin, the cuter it is. Having you guys reach out to me first was really, really exciting. I really appreciate that you guys are looking to support other local artists as well. So most of my commissions, I've done a few wildlife pieces, but the vast majority of them are pet portraits. Like all of my other pieces, I need a reference photo to work from, but I always ask the client for as many as they like to send me, because most of the time people have like so many on their phones. I'm like, don't worry about overwhelming me. It's not overwhelming. It helps me get a better idea of your pet's character. I always ask people if they have a favorite photo, because the most important thing for capturing the pet's character is making sure that it aligns with what the person thinks about their pet. So for example, with a lot of dogs that I do, if it's a full body shot, it will very often be from above. If you've come home and your dog's there to greet you, you're looking down at him and they're looking up at you, usually with a happy smiley face and wagging tail.